I hope everyone got to enjoy Star Wars Day yesterday. May the 4th is always a great time. And now with today being Revenge of the 5th, I figured I'd keep the celebration going with my review of the premiere episode of Star Wars The Bad Batch. This first episode was 70 minutes of pure awesome, and that's the best way I can put it. The episode starting off just like an episode of the Clone Wars is a great way to branch the two series together, until you realize that now you have to live through the pain of Order 66 yet again. This time, however, on the planet of Color, where Jedi Master Depa Billaba is busy fighting off Separatist forces when her Padawan Caleb Dune arrives to help with reinforcements. Those reinforcements being Clone Force 99. After their quick victory, the Order goes out and everything falls apart as Caleb runs for cover as his master is gunned down by clones. The Bad Batch are completely confused by this because they have no idea what's going on, so Hunter splits everyone up in an attempt to rescue the young Padawan. However, while trying to calm him down to help him, Crosshair takes a shot at Caleb, causing him to freak out and get away. Caleb ends up finally getting away, and Hunter lies to Crosshair, saying that he stunned the Jedi as he jumped and he fell off the cliff. However, Crosshair seems to be not so sure, and for some reason Crosshair seems to be the only member of the Bad Batch as of now that seems to be following orders. Back on Kamino, we see an instant change in the tone of the show as Hunter begins to realize that it's not just the clones on Collar that have changed, but also all of the clones on Kamino. We start to see the clones lose their colored armor and individualism, and while on their way back to their barracks, the Bad Batch discover that they are being followed by a human girl by the name of Omega, who was just said to be a lab assistant to the Kaminoans. She quickly shares her appreciation for every member of the Bad Batch before being quickly rushed away. After reaching their barracks, they continue to question what's going on until Tech believes he may have an answer, saying that it's because of the clones' inhibitor chips, which have settings to make the clones follow orders without question, which plays off beautifully with the rebuttal from Crosshair, who keeps going on about Hunter letting the Jedi get away and that they should just follow the orders that are given, showing us that while they are defective clones, it may not fully be working, as Crosshair begins to show more signs that his inhibitor chip may have actually been activated. We get to see the holonet broadcast of Palpatine's speech about the Republic changing into the new Empire, which is a great way to show the events of Episode 3 happening in real time alongside this show. Soon after, Admiral Tarkin arrives on Kamino and requests that Clone Force 99 be tested to see how well they follow protocol. After battling it out against droids shooting live rounds, Tarkin believes that Clone Force 99 may yet be useful and sends them out on a mission to take out Separatist insurgents in the Onderon system. Hunter starts to question the new Empire's motives as he discovers that the Separatist insurgents that they were sent to take out aren't actually Separatists, but refugees led by Saw Gerrera. Hunter decides not to fire on the refugees and chooses to listen to what Saw has to say, even through Crosshair's constant objections, and decides that Saw Gerrera and his refugees are not the enemy. It doesn't end in their favor, however, as the Bad Batch discover that they were being tailed by a probe droid throughout the entire mission. After returning to Kamino, Clone Force 99 are captured alongside Omega and locked away in the brig. Crosshair is taken for an examination only for Tarkin to discover that his inhibitor chip is working, and because of this, Tarkin requests that Crosshair's chip be enhanced. During this time, the rest of the Bad Batch escape the prison alongside Omega and make their way towards the hangar. However, before they are able to take off, they are stopped by a group of clones led by the newly enhanced Crosshair, donning all black armor with a green visor, very similar to the Death Troopers from Rogue One. After a quick shootout with Crosshair, the Bad Batch are able to escape Kamino and decide to make their way to Sector J-19, where our episode ends. It was really hard to keep this as short as it was, seeing as the episode was 70 minutes, but that's all the key points right there. Overall, I absolutely loved this episode. I can tell that I'm really going to enjoy this show, and with 16 episodes, there's going to be a lot to talk about. Right now, I think the biggest talking points for myself are Crosshair and Omega. I feel like Crosshair is going to become the template that starts the Death Trooper program, which I think makes absolute sense seeing as how he's dressed now. And now that we know that Omega is the first female clone to come out of the clone army, it leads me to wonder just what her whole purpose is. Is she a big secret that no one was supposed to know about, or was she simply just a test to see if they in fact could create female clones? But I guess we'll have to wait to get all of those answers. But let me know what you thought about the premiere of The Bad Batch down in the comments. Did you like this episode, or will you need to see a little bit more to make a decision? Remember to like the video and subscribe if you haven't, and remember, the Force will be with you, always.